Hola, Mexico. Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Hopkins. I serve as your Global Chief Revenue Officer. In my mind, we could easily call that Chief Relationships Officer based on the fun things that I do with my amazing team to serve you. You know, our business is all about relationships, partnerships really, which is why we call you partners. It's so important to us to work very closely with partners and especially leaders in the sales field to make great ideas together, to grow our positive impact in the world, and to make those ideas feel right and ready for us to reveal them to our friends and family around the world and now in Mexico. We truly prefer to create our future together and believe that's the only way to make this journey rewarding and fulfilling for everyone. I've lived in 5 countries for the Juice Plus company and worked in 25. It's been an amazing journey. And since we decided to introduce Mexico, I was involved in finding the best corporate leader to work with you to help inspire amazing journeys for our customers and partners. And I can tell you, Gustavo Beltran has been a dedicated, passionate, fun, and talented leader to get us ready to welcome Mexico to our mission. It's always been our plan with new markets to open softly, we call it, a soft launch, to get as many things right, like product approval and product availability and sales and marketing support in place, and a beautiful office and team in place to build plans that will enable and empower people to join us and quickly appreciate our culture. We call it the Juice Plus way. And do we have a creative leadership team in Mexico to do just that? Daniel Romero, a talented marketeer who has worked hard to create appealing marketing collateral. Ana Gonzalez, our business development manager, to teach and inspire and support field leaders to pursue their Juice Plus dreams. And Eduardo Mendez, who oversees our operations so that we can, make product, specific to Mexico in terms of labeling, warehouse it in Mexico, take orders, collect payments, pay you, and account for it, as well as provide a support team of ours to help answer questions of customers and partners back based in the U.S. office. We're proud of these leaders. They're so passionate about what they're doing. We work hard together to get ready so that we can take advantage of so many things that are coming in 2021. This team is so important to our model. We see ourselves as stewards of the journeys of our customers and partners. And I can tell you it's a very fulfilling work to work in these roles. We love what we do. We love collaborating with and supporting field leaders. Our number one objective in a new market is to find, support, and lock arms with leaders that are going to be residing in Mexico, people from Mexico. In my opinion, the number one reason why our business grows is because of partners in the field, leaders in the field. Gustavo and I talk all the time about finding people with passion and with purpose who really want to make Juice Plus a big part of their lives. And their vision for that is truly enriching their lives in an authentic and a profound way. And you've seen us already, and you'll continue to see us do things to attract potential leaders, provide people incentives that drive the best behaviors around people joining, doing more while they're here, and hopefully staying longer. In fact, we often prefer thinking about how long they'll stay because we know statistically that if we get them to about halfway through the compensation plan, they're basically never going to leave. So that's so much of what we think about. Those people at that point, halfway through, will have been exposed enough to our vision, which is building a stable and lasting, I like to think of it as resilient company that will help as many people as possible to realize their dreams and fall in love with our mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. Such a noble mission to be on. Both our vision and our mission, in my opinion, have huge potential to add massive value to people's lives above and beyond our powerful, proven products and the financial benefit they stand to receive if they make their way through our powerful, sustainably dynamic compensation plan and title reward offerings that come with it. So, to prospective and active leaders in Mexico, like many of our top leaders from around the world recommend, we think it's important to find your why. Simon Sinek coined that many years ago. Some say, find a why that makes you cry. I like to add to that, find a why that makes you fly. It's so important to make clear to yourself and then to share with others from the heart. And for many people, their why is anchored in their product experience. And I can't recommend enough how important it really is to become mindful of your own health and your own health improvements, because many of those improvements can be kind of subtle over time and often involve things that slowly go away. And of course, we never just rely on pure product benefits to enrich our customers' lives, even though we've got, over 40 published clinical trials, the most researched product of its kind in the world, an impact of that body of research that is head-turning in any major congress of clinical research in the world. So above and beyond the products and their proof, we think it's important to inspire yourself to do so much more, to eat more fruits and vegetables, to exercise, to hydrate, and to borrow some thoughts from the great Robin Sharma, to manage your mindset and your heart set and your health set and your soul set. To borrow another one of Simon Sinek's recommendations, it's also important to manifest your why, which is your purpose, with your how, which is your plan. Now, I'm a student of the game. I study what our best leaders do around the world, kind of a data geek as I do that. I haven't done what our best leaders have done. I've learned from them and what they've done. And one of the best practices I see them recommend is to have a plan. They always suggest work with your upline. They suggest understand the compensation plan. And most importantly, the drivers of behavior behind it. It may seem daunting at first, but if you focus on the why behind the dynamics of the plan, it'll come to you faster. And the clutter and noise of all the new wacky words and numbers won't hold you back from grasping the power of it. So I suggest you talk to your upline. Take your time. Most people learn the elements of the compensation plan as they pursue them. One of the most critical milestones to understand in our plan, early, especially once you get to the point where you aspire to reach leadership levels, is performance bonus. Once a top leader, this compensation element or payout will represent 85 to 90% of your income. It's the power and the leverage that's important to learn. I promise you, it will fascinate you. Most leaders think of their plan using building blocks of developing new partners to a certain level. The most popular is QSC. People think about building a QSC factory and build them with the right structure and the right formation, and you're on your way to NMD. That can easily be depicted to show you how it's done. I've been with the company for over 27 years, more than half my life now, and I've had so many roles in the company, including leading global expansion plan efforts, leading the global product and research team, being a co-COO, Chief Operating Officer of the company, and now the Chief Relationships Officer. Never before have we had the appetite we have now to do as many things as we want to do to grow our positive impact in the world. And we have aspirations to double our footprint in the next few years. We're quickly developing world-class aptitude capabilities to match that appetite. So many great things coming in 2021. Our new digital transformation will dramatically improve digital experience for our customers and our partners. And I know it was a rough start in Mexico in the beginning, but we're working super hard to continue to stabilize and add features, and I promise things are getting much better. And on a longer term view, we aim to have digital as to be a huge driver. The primary driver is to improve the financial return on the time you spend with Juice Plus. So there's great features already on their way in early 2020, and you'll see them monthly going forward, which will enhance what you do, how smartly you can act on rich data that saves time and makes your time more effective. And this is the biggest investment in sales support initiative the company has ever made. We also have an ambition for digital or e-commerce to become a significant competence, to marry with what we think we're already pretty good at in direct sales. We imagine being able to use our digital might and money to attract customers on your behalf. And then, of course, always allocate them back to you. We've been testing this for years and have recently upped our game and are really excited about the potential. After our digital transformation starts enabling so many things, in my opinion, the next big frontier is to activate creative ways to drive loyalty, particularly in our customer base. And several ideas are under test at the moment. We're excited to combine predictive analytics to better serve customers at the exact point they're at in their journey with us. Of course, our bread and butter is our subscription model, so we want people to be on Juice Plus for the rest of their life. And we will continue to enhance how we touch your or our customers all different ways to inspire them to stay longer and do more. We want them to be marked by how we treat them. We're big believers in having a narrow and powerful product line. It's one of the best decisions we've ever made and held on to. We'd rather engage in product renovation, in other words, improving existing products, than product innovation, in other words, adding new ones. We have like 12 products. Most companies in our distribution model would have 10 times that, 120. It's a luxury to have the simplicity and the power of narrow, focused product line. One big reason why we invest so much in clinical research, to prove in the most objective forum possible and to publish in the most respected journals possible the power in our brands. We also believe there is massive latent potential in improving how we resonate with diverse demographic and behavioral profiles of customers. A combination of new bundles of products that come with clear personas of who they would appeal to, with compelling new narratives or stories to relate to those people's values and needs. This with the will at the point of sale to focus on the customer's journey, not on ours. A great practice is to weave our story into the customer's story, to have conversations, not presentations. Some people say, don't show up and throw up. The people don't care about what you say until they know how much you care. And we have plans to help people get so much better at this in 2021 that can really make a big difference. We plan to enhance our complete shake line to create different versions that have different distinct functional benefits. Hopefully you've heard of this already. The first is to enhance the one you're enjoying now into more of a gut health product by adding pre and probiotics. We also offer a non-soy version of this. That's the plan in the future. Separately, we're planning for a performance shake, like 25 grams of protein, along with other whole food ingredients that enhance recovery from exercise. You'll be hearing a lot more about this soon, including from our top product development director, Lisa Peppel. I'm sure you've heard from her already, as well as some exciting things from our branding and growth team. And these guys have been working on some remarkable concepts to modernize much of how our brand looks and feels. You'll soon see this in our packaging and throughout our marketing collateral on and offline. It's an inspiring new feel. You're gonna love it, and it's coming soon. In the US, we've done so much to enhance our appeal to the Hispanic market, who has responded so positively. And at present, our Hispanic market driven revenue is growing at twice the rate of the country. Don't forget that you can easily recruit customers and partners in the US or into any country for that matter. You're also going to see us clarify future plans for global expansion, and we see some big markets on the horizon. We can't do all this without great leaders in the field. We need you. You kind of need us. That's a good thing. It's a beautiful, symbiotic, and synergistic relationship. Together, we're always going to be better. That admission kind of lives in our soul. So come join us. Join the club. Join the mission. Chase your vision. It's going to be an exciting ride, and we'll be sure to celebrate the journey with you along the way. Muchas gracias. Welcome to 2021.